Hello, Henshin heroes. Pardon our slight tardiness. I've been keeping very busy all day, and I watched my first Halloween season movie this evening.
Nice. What'd you watch?
I watched Along with Ghosts, which is the third in the Dai Yokai trilogy from the 60s. I watched the first two last year, meant to get to this third one this year, but didn't. And I still have two more after this because there's the reboot Great Yokai War and its sequel that I still need to get to. The first four were released by Arrow in a very nice Blu-ray collector set, but for some odd reason, Great Yokai War 2 was released by SRS. Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah. How about you?
Haven't watched anything Halloween yet or not. I've just been watching Naruto Shippuden.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay. By the way, everybody, for those who don't know, I am Nathan Marchand, aka the Subro.
I'm Jake, aka the Metal Don.
Yeah, and once again, Sentai Guy is not with us. I miss Chris. I miss Chris, but his job is just giving him all kinds of hell. He might be able to join us in a few weeks for these, and hopefully he's getting stuff edited. I keep asking him, it's like, dude, do you need help with the editing? And I keep getting no answers. So not sure what to think of that.
Yeah.
I
hope so.
But I'm hoping to get some more placeholder episodes out. I just put out one this week, part one of my, I guess you could call it a retrospective on the Ultraman Tiga manga published by Dark Horse in the the early 2000s, I would say 2003, 2004. You listened to it. I was going to ask if you got a chance to listen to it. Wait till
I'm ready for part 2.
I was going to say, wait till we get to part 2. I'm planning on getting part 2 out this week. Boy, howdy. I think there's at least 2 rant masters that are going to be showing up for that second one, because let me tell you, those last couple issues, particularly issue 10, they made me angry.
I'll be silently laughing at work.
Oh man. And who knows? I'm trying to decide if we should it could be you and I, because I don't know about Chris, but we did have a request from Edwin for a possible, I guess you could say, filler episode. It would go against our normal operation of sticking with stuff that's readily available in the US and not just going with fan subs, but it's only a one shot. And if I remember correctly, yes, it is an anime, but it's an anime heavily inspired by Metal Heroes.
Mm-hmm.
It was an OVA from the 80s. It's like, forget what it is. It takes place at a high school. So yeah, that might be something. It's only 30 minutes long. You and I could easily watch that and throw something out. But I think it's worth mentioning, and hopefully we'll make this happen. This might be one of our other placeholders this month, I should say.
Yeah.
We're hoping to do a Halloween special.
Hope so.
Yeah. Similar to what we did for Christmas last year, where the three of us will select an episode that fits the theme. Either it's about Christmas or in this case, it's about Halloween or it's Halloween-ish. Finding actual Halloween episodes of Tokusatsu is a lot harder than you might think, unless it's Power Rangers.
If there's anything spooky, like any spooky Toku you guys know about, let us know.
Yeah. Well, and we've got some pretty good selections, I think, for this. So we're hoping to get the three of us together to do that. And I'll probably do what I did last time with the Christmas special and throw that out onto the podcast feed. So, we'll have something coming out, but we're still working out the schedule for that. So we'll see how that pans out. In the meantime, we have some Ultraman Omega to talk about before the new Zest comes out. And now they're just uploading the episodes to Tokushoutsu so people can watch it on demand.
Yep.
Which is interesting. I saw somebody.
I'm glad.
Yeah. I saw somebody post on Twitter about how complaining actually works. I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't like how you're framing that, but sure.
Oh well.
That makes it sound like the Kamen Rider fandom is a bunch of Karens. I want to talk to your manager. I want these episodes on demand.
Hey, if it works, it works.
I know. It just cracks me up. So we have episode 13. Ultraman Omega. I don't know if this qualifies as the midpoint of the show or if the last episode did, but let's just say I'm expecting next week to be a heck of a lot more interesting. But it's called IU Finds Out, and I have an issue with this title. The official synopsis on the Ultra Wiki, in case you missed it last week, is during the battle with Eldegamira, Kosei's ability to summon Rekiness is discovered by Ayumu. As Kosei and Serato anxiously talk it over, they reflect on all the events that led to this moment, trying to figure out how to explain everything to her. When Ayumu finally arrives, a strange visitor shows up at the Taiyo warehouse, breaking the tension in the air. This is a clip show.
It is.
But it's a regular episode. That's why I feel a little bit misled. Because we had the mandatory clip show that was just like this bonus episode thing and they warned you, oh, it's a special episode. So, I was like, okay, I can skip this one. They did it again. But this time it's a regular episode with our characters. Now, I will admit the framing device for this makes sense. But all of our Ultraman Omega action this week is the clip show.
Right. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't bad. Well, Serato didn't really tell her that he's Ultraman.
Yeah.
But, I mean,
that's
she figures
that's the other problem I have. It's called IU Finds Out, but she still doesn't know about Serato.
Yeah. I was really hoping a kaiju would appear and he would transform in front of her. But,
yeah, instead we get Pigmon.
Yeah, and before the episode started, I was like, all right, who wants to see if Pigmon dies or not? And then watching, I was like, I don't think anything's going to happen at all.
Pigmon, in fact, Pigmon's barely in the episode, and there's no real reason for Pigmon to even be here. It almost feels like a gratuitous fan service guest spot.
I think there's one point where she's like, maybe something, how does she say it? Maybe something like brought him over here, where there's a reason why he had to come over here. I was like, well, maybe Red King will show up in the next episode.
No, it's not Red King, but
obviously
it's not Red King, but yeah, it's just this. I think I mentioned before that I can't remember when it was, like episode 6 or something like that. I think I said that I felt a little disappointed with the episode because I remember saying like, oh yeah, I feel like the show it's like 6 or 7. I can't remember where I felt like the show had made its first real misstep. This is the first episode that I flat out disliked, I think.
Yeah.
because everything felt so misleading. It's a clip show when they normally do that as a special episode that you can skip if you want. The title is a lie, or at least misleading. Pigmon's barely in it. I don't know what to do with this.
I didn't necessarily not like it, but I do wish they would have done more. Like have a kaiju in it and, IU watch Serato transform and Kosei actually use Rekinus or Trigoron.
Yeah. And I will admit, there's a theme to the clips that they're showing. It's all about Rekinus and Trigoron. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
And that's nice. The crazy thing is some of these episodes are not that old.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was head scratching, the whole thing. And by the time we were done, I just thought, what did we accomplish?
I saw they did another video about a recap from the past 12 episodes, and I was watching the episode yesterday. I just saw that one after, and I was like, well, if you just watch episode 13, you don't need to watch this.
Yeah.
It's pretty much telling you what happened.
It's just, it was frustrating because, I mean, if they had at least, I feel like, if they had at least had her find out everything, had IU find out everything by the end of this episode, I would have felt a lot better about it. It would have felt like we've reached a conclusion. We've gotten someplace.
Right.
Nothing happens in this episode. This is probably the most skippable episode of the entire show, and it's a mainline episode. Not one of those funny little recaps. This is a mainline episode.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'd tell people. You can skip it, just know that they tell her about Rekinus and all that. They don't even really tell
she had already basically figured that out last week.
She did. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was kind of boring episode.
Yeah, it ended up being boring. It felt a little pointless, a little misleading. This is easily, and I hate to put it this way, this is easily the worst episode that they've had so far.
It is. Definitely is.
It was so disappointing, which I don't think I will be saying. I will have the completely opposite tune, I think, next week, because just that little preview, next week's episode looks nuts.
It does. But one thing about this episode, they did, Serato started remembering, the battle where he got blasted. They did bring that in a little bit. He didn't say that in the episode, but he's starting to remember now. And I mean, we've only got 11 episodes left.
See, this is
25.
12.
Well, we'll probably have another bonus episode.
Yeah,
so about 11 at mainline.
Yeah, so, they usually do 3, which is why I feel like they cheated with this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there probably will be one more, I think, around episode 20. Yeah. So before the last few, they'll throw one more out there so that let's just remind everybody, it's like, hey, only got a few episodes left. Here's all the important stuff you need to remember.
Yeah. So we're at the halfway mark, so it's about time for him to start remembering.
Yeah, well, and that's why I think next week feels almost like I don't want to say a soft reboot, but it feels like a second season premiere. Because it looks like it's going to be crazy.
Yeah.
It looks very intense. It's called the Omega Elimination Order. And the synopsis that is currently on Ultra Wiki says, a mysterious man with a black medio around his neck has landed in Ohito City. Meanwhile, an unexpected visitor comes to Taiyo warehouse. It's Sayuki Uta. Yeah. The researcher Kosei met and collected samples with. It turns out that she's a genius scientist and Ayumu's mentor. But their conversation with the easygoing Sayuki Uta is cut short when an invader comes for Sarato's life. And to make it even more interesting, if I remember correctly, the guy who is playing the human form, because basically it's an assassin, has been sent to kill Omega. The guy who plays the human form of the assassin is a Kamen Rider suit actor.
Really?
Yeah. I try to remember. I think it's actually the ZEZTZ suit actor. I should probably double check that, but I'm pretty sure it's the ZEZTZ suit actor.
Yeah. That's cool.
Which is pretty cool. So it's almost an Ultraman versus Kamen Rider situation.
Right.
I'm gonna double check to make sure. I know he's
Ultraman movie.
Yeah. Well, they did. It was a special on TV,
now.
But
I mean now.
Yeah, I agree.
It'd be cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna double check. It was Blue Nova on Twittix who mentioned this, and I thought that was pretty cool. Just need to load. Let me see. I'm gonna find that post just to be safe. Let's see. Wow, he has been posting a lot. A lot of stuff about Evangelion recently.
I just bought the movies. I'm gonna start watching it soon.
Oh, which one?
All of them. I'm gonna start with the show, and then watch end of Evangelion.
Oh, the Evangelion. Okay.
Yeah. And then watch the rebuilt movies.
Have fun with that. It'll bend your brain for sure. But there's a ton of tokusatsu references in it. Oh, come on. How far back do I need to go? No, there's no way I have to. I must have missed it. Come on. Oh, wait, here. No. Oh, here it is. Here it is. If someone he also reposted a fan art that has Omega fighting ZEZTZ, which I think is funny. Okay, yeah, right here. Ultraman Omega mid-season boss. His uniform will be portrayed by Kenta Nita, Kamen Rider ZEZTZ suit actor.
That's cool.
So there you go. That's going to be wild.
I wish I could be a suit actor.
It's not an easy job, I can tell you that.
Hopefully I could lose some weight, though.
Yeah. Most suit actors do. Okay. So I'm going to get things ready for our ZEZTZ viewing. Wait, what? Did it start already?
No, they're playing the previous
that's
episodes.
Last week.
Yeah, they're doing that now, I think. They're just showing the latest episodes before the new one comes out.
Oh, okay. Because I'm like, what is going on here? Something is happening. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's just a little confusing. All right. But, we also have we have Edwin's going nuts in the chat, so I'm just going to look over his comments in the lead up to episode 5 of Kamen Rider ZEZTZ. Yeah. And no showing it live. That makes Toei say no way. All right. Edwin Gonzalez, nothing but the truth. It's nice seeing the burden and worry in the, what is that? Pal? The pal instead of the hero. Origin story cheat sheet. Diaries of a Henshin buddy. Oh boy. Are we recapping the story now? Clipping again and recapping again. Maybe it could have worked if it was already written to given or already written given to her, and she's remarking putting it together. Why wasn't this the recap episode? Just start the episode by telling her. Exactly, Edwin. If he was on the same page as us, he wrote. Yeah. He said it in the Marklight Lounge Discord group, which, by the way, if people want to join, the link's in the show notes, the description box, in the link tree. He said choices were made about Ultraman Omega's new episode, and I said more like weren't made. First time seeing the Pigmon. Shoot it. There is so much to it. Meat on the bone, but the fillers started it all. Edwin. There will be no Pigmon murder. Pigmon dies enough. Jeez, man.
Yeah, probably would have made this episode better if you did.
Of course you would say that. Of course you would say that. Nicknames Battle Hero Jake and Strega Nate. I have no idea who those are.
I'll take it though.
Okay. Yeah. Forgot about the stream. Was watching the Archie version of the Blob. What? What are you talking about? The Archie version of the Blob? I'm not sure what he's talking about. Found some other OVA similar to, that's what it was. Campus Special Investigator Hikaruan. Forgot the name myself. There you go. So that might be something else we do to keep stuff in the feed while Chris finishes the editing. I'm going to hire an editor. Cybernetics Guardian? Is that something else that you might suggest for us? Bubblegum Crisis. Man, I wish Ratman got an anime, I think he means, and official. Bubblegum Crisis. Why is he name dropping Bubblegum Crisis?
I don't know. I've been wanting to watch that one too.
I have as well. But yeah, there you go. It's time to get ready for Case 5 Crash.
Crash and burn.
Oh, that's a different
one. Just like episode 13.
Crash and Burn is actually the name of a mecha movie.
Is it?
Yep. Made by Charles Band of Full Moon Pictures fame.
That explains it. I bet it's a great movie.
I haven't. I haven't watched it yet.
Well,
I've been on a little bit of a mecha kick because mecha are kaiju adjacent.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Giant robots. It counts.
Have you seen Appleseed?
Which one?
I don't know. I got one DVD. I haven't watched it yet.
Okay, I was just saying I've seen the 2 CGI movies. There was a 2D movie before then. That one I haven't seen, but I have seen the 2 CGI movies.
I need to watch it. I'm still getting into mech animes. So I guess we're going to show this episode until, well, 1 more minute.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I've got it. It's still last week's episode. It's almost done. I'm wondering if it's going to go a little late. It still says 7:30 in the title, but there's I'm guessing a pinned comment here from Tokushoutsu that says It'll be 10:34. Let me click it. 10:34. Case 5 will start. So I guess I was in a little too much of a rush.
Nah, it's fine.
But we didn't have a whole lot to talk about for Omega this week.
We didn't.
We'll have a whole bunch of stuff next week, I think.
Yeah. And they showed the new DX toy for the can't remember his name, the red and orange one, the monster. It looks pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
I still want to get the Rekiness and Trager on.
Mm-hmm. I'm wondering if there's going to be a third one.
There is next week.
Well, yeah. I'm hoping that IU gets to control that one.
I hope so. She deserves it.
It's just like I feel like the intro has been teasing us with that.
My wife deserves it.
Yeah. You say that about all the pretty ones.
Hey. What can I do?
All right. Yeah, we get it. The Crow is here. You know, if this wasn't a family show, they would have a bird kaijin whose whole shtick is he flies around and poops on people.
That would be funny.
And I just put that out into the ether. Someone's going to hear that and make it happen. And I will regret ever saying it. So does this... I'm confused. When did this feed actually get started?
About 2 hours ago, I think.
2 hours ago, sir, because they're replaying all the episodes?
Yeah.
Even though they've got them listed as regular episodes for on demand, I don't know. This is just... I don't understand some people. You know, there are some people who really love these, these nonstop, streaming feeds. But I guess it's kind of like regular TV.
I don't mind it.
But yeah, never thought I would see a Kamen Rider fight a monster in a church.
There's a first for everything.
Well, actually, no. I think the 70s shows did that on occasion. But this is a really fancy church. I want to know where they filmed this.
I wish the suit was a little bit tighter.
Maybe. But speaking of Dream Warriors, did you pick up the Nightmare on Elm Street 4K collection?
No, I don't know if I will or not.
Oh, I probably will.
Because, I mean, I really just want the first and third one. Other than that, I've got the DVDs.
Yeah, you can get the first one on a 4K by itself.
Yeah, I did that. And then they announced the box set, and I was like, well, I just wasted my money.
Yeah.
That's the shitty thing about being a collector.
Yeah, for sure.
I've got like 3 copies of Dawn of the Dead. 2
The
DVDs,
70s
a Blu-ray.
version?
No. It's actually Land of the Dead.
Oh, Land of the Dead.
I got 3 editions of Land of the Dead. My wife's like, why do you keep buying them? I'm like, I don't know. I just do.
Well,
I got one
I've
without a slip cover, one with,
and
and then a Blu-ray.
Yeah, I have double and triple dipped on a few things.
Hmm.
Not proud of it, but I've done it.
Yeah.
But I usually have my reasons. That being said, I have parted with a few things because I no longer needed them.
Yeah.
I swear this must be a different suit because I swore the the muscle bits on this armor were actual metal that was over the suit. This looks baked in, like it's really just it's not well, I guess it is might be lycra. I
Yeah.
don't know. I just don't like how this suit looks in last week's episode. I'm assuming it's going to be the same thing we're going to see now, unless I just haven't been paying enough attention to realize that it's always looked like this.
It probably has, but I just think it's too loose.
Yeah, especially in this episode.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, and now they're showing the preview for next week, so I'm going to turn the sound back on because I'm assuming we're going to go right into it. Oh, we're still going to do a countdown. Okay. Still have a 30-second countdown, and the chat is going crazy over here. My gosh, they're going so crazy in this chat.
Yeah, I'll throw something in the chat, and I just see it go all the way to the top. I'm like, what's the point?
I'm going to be a jerk and leave a comment in the chat that says, "This comment will change your life. Too bad you won't be able to read it." Okay, that was positively not anime. That was very Final Fantasy. He has the power to flip the world, apparently.
Well, this is the dream world.
He did a barrel roll and flipped the world. I should actually pay attention to the subtitles for the lyrics. Well, Matt, the more I hear it, the catchier it gets.
I like it.
It's J-rap with a lady.
It feels very anime style, just
It
like
does.
Omega. Omega does too.
Yeah, I've been noticing a lot of newer tokusatsu theme songs have really been gunning for that anime sound.
Yeah.
And the actual intro sequences have been doing the same.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people just, they listen to anime openings and all that. I mean, I listen to, Kamen Rider openings, Sentai openings, but, most anime openings are bangers.
Yeah. And yet it seems like the anime and tokusatsu fandoms don't like each other, and I don't get it. because I'm one of the weirdos who likes them both.
Me too.
Okay. Okay. What? He has a camera? Is that his belt buckle? Is it also a camera?
No, he's had that. Not gonna lie, I want to see those Agent Zero movies. Agent 7.
Oh, yeah. There are Japanese super spy movies. What? Do Japanese cops not need warrants?
They probably do, but I guess they think they're friendly enough. Yeah, breaking and entering.
Wait a minute. Oh, wait. No, I was going to say, this is his house. No, it's not.
Yeah, it's in his house when you walk through the
No.
closet. So that's what I'm thinking. Like, is you walk through the closet to get here, but is this the dream dimension?
Yeah, I'm a little confused. Oh, jeez. Oh, okay. Never mind.
I call dibs on the girl cop.
Ah. Well, this officially got a little weird.
It is. I'm so confused.
Hey, I just went to the toy store and bought my own toy, okay?
I bought it off eBay. It's from America. I bought it. It's from a show called Mass Rider. That would be funny.
Like how there was that like I grandfathered into Super Sentai, but it was that one that was a parody, and they had the powerful Rangers, so they would bring on Masked Rider.
Yeah. Or they could do what they did in Dino Thunder, and they could watch an episode of Dragon Knight.
That would be funny. Get out of my wardrobe! Oh, so even you guys don't know what's going on. Got it. You know, if they really wanted to appeal to the youths, they would have called this episode Crash Out.
Yeah.
Dreams are a gold mine of information, huh? And a frickin' ad. The look on her face when she was jumping out, she's like, oh, really? This is my new hobby. I stare at trees.
I'm a tree starer, not a tree hugger.
The trees, they tell me their secrets. Staring at the tree? Okay. Okay, that was clever. The subs moved with the sign. That was great.
I wonder where Zero's at.
It's a good question. Also, that city outside the window is very green screen. Oh, have you? Totally solved the case, huh? Love triangle. There you go.
Where's Fives when you need him?
It's not like it takes talent to get that complicated. But Fies, we need our Fies episodes out, man.
We do.
So then we can start season 2. Season 2 is going to be so much fun. Okay. Oh. Okay, we're back to Dream Church. Which means I'm invading that subconscious. And my spit curl never lies. Well, if a door suddenly appears out of nowhere, I'm definitely walking through it. Wow, it's got a doorknob on both sides. That's only a little weird.
Be very helpful if someone was chasing you through your house.
Sure. So much green screen. We're still not going to get a resolution to this, are we?
I don't know. She's scared of heights now.
Oh,
Dang, I'm good.
a plane crash. Okay. What the? Wow, the CGI on that plane was not great. Bird attack. And this goob just stands there and lets him do it. Like every bad guy ever in these shows.
I really want the belt.
Which is interesting because you didn't like it for a while.
I know.
What? The wings and the cape are standard issue now?
Well, that's part of his Gachapon collection.
And the chat is just repeating lines from that whole sequence. Oh, it's a
funny.
weapon too?
Yeah.
I like it. Not gonna lie, the more we watch the show, the more I like it. Okay, that looked a little goofy.
I like how the belt strap changes colors.
Yeah. What's he doing now? Okay. He's blue.
That one looks cool.
What? Now he controls the wind?
What? Can't you do that?
That's what he said. Wow.
His Mjolnir.
If Zest is in a dream, he's kind of OP.
Yeah.
I've had enough of your crowing. You put him in a bird cage. Seriously, in a dream world, Zest is Ultraman level powerful.
I love how they snore before they explode.
What?
Get
The
that cool
feathers
hero
just got
shot.
eaten by a butterfly? Okay, I get. I was wrong. They did wrap it up. Oh my gosh. Worst time for a commercial. Nick, that's a very good question. Why is everybody getting chubby? Who is this guy?
I don't know.
Is he collecting the infinity gems? So says my leather-bound D&D source book. Who are you talking about? Whoa, 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 whoa. I was gonna say. Oh, now he's gonna pick a fight with this guy. Okay, then. There you go.
Looked pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah. That was a nice resolution to last week's episode. I will say Zest has been very consistent.
It has. I'm consistently asking questions.
Yeah, I'm hoping next week we'll shed some answers on it, but it has been very consistent.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to figure out how they're going to get this to 50 episodes, but
that's a good question. I don't know.
I don't know. Perhaps I have gotten a little too used to the modern Ultraman formula where it's half as long, but it's very tight and lean.
I wouldn't mind 3-parters. I think this show would benefit from 3-parters instead of 2-parters.
Yeah. I think Edwin's on the same page with us. He says it took Geets 25 or so episodes for the reveal, and even then that built up to more. So it's possible. I don't know. Maybe I'm also just thinking of, we did podcast episodes of Kamen Rider Fives, and we were just like, what the heck is going on with this show? As all of you will soon hear.
Yeah.
But yeah. Yeah. I feel like a lot happens in these episodes, and I admire the ambition of the show, but some of the effects in this week.
I mean, I'm all right with the green screen. Some of it does look kind of bad, but I mean, you gotta think they do 50 episodes and it wraps up, and then they start another series.
Yeah, it's just some of that CGI looked very bad video gamey.
Yeah.
That airplane. Ugh. But I admire the set piece and the ambition. I'll say that much. And I will admit, I didn't piece together the whole thing that what she was really scared of was the airplane.
Yeah. Yeah, knowing now with the tree and everything, should have realized. But
yeah, that does make sense. But yeah, I continue to be impressed. I like that we have a cape on this rider, which does make me a little happy. And now it has the little bit of the wing has a blade in it. It reminds me of Gotchaman, or maybe Jetman, if you want a Sentai comparison.
Yeah.
Yeah, and now he has another alt mode. How many alt modes is he going to get?
Well, if you notice at the end, whenever it's about to show the next mission, they got all the balls right there, and I think 3 of them's colored in now. So maybe that's
I wonder if that's what they're going to do instead of having multiple riders. He's just going to have a gazillion alt modes.
Probably. I wouldn't mind another rider. I think that would be cool.
And that's what they've usually done with the modern Kamen Rider shows. Is they're usually multi-rider, but yeah, I'm surprised they haven't introduced a secondary rider yet. And even if they did, I don't know who it would be.
Well, it feels like they're still just trying to get everything set up,
which is saying a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Edwin says alt mode, subforms, full forms, maybe subform becoming a form. Multiple riders might have forms. Forze Meteor only had 2 forms. Yeah. Well, that's why I'm thinking this might be a case of he's just going to have a bunch of alt modes. So that's how they can get the multiple rider toys.
Yeah.
But now apparently everyone's going to have to go buy their Zest camera. Ooh.
I'd use it.
Yeah, I know. You can buy toy cameras like that. It looks like one of those old-fashioned disposable cameras, which apparently you can still buy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And there are still a few select places that will still develop film, actual film. It's kind of wild.
It's a lost art.
At this point, yeah. Yeah. Don't know what else to say. I'm just saying, I'm going to keep watching. I'm enjoying myself so far. I'm not just watching for the sake of streaming. I'm actually enjoying this show, genuinely.
Yeah. Me, the kids, we love it. Every Friday, it's Omega Friday, or it's ZEZTZ Saturday.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's great. I like that tradition. If I had kids, I'd be doing the same thing. It's like, okay, it's time to watch some Ultraman. It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
Except this week, where it's a clip show.
Yeah, even my son was like, "This is boring." Like,
yeah,
it is.
yeah, for sure. Next week will not be boring. Next week, I think is going to be a banger Omega episode, and probably a nice run of the mill Zest episode. Well, no, next week looks like it might be a little bit more than a run of the mill episode for Zest. I don't know.
Depending on how good Omega is, we might have to start at 9:30.
We might. I guess we'll find out next week then.
Yep.
All right. Be on the lookout for our Halloween special and hopefully our FIES episodes. Get it done, Chris. We believe in you. We know your job wants to kill you, but we believe in you. You can do this. If not, I will hire an editor. I know people. If it comes to that. But we need to get this done because I want to get to season 2. I need to talk about Time Ranger. Rewatching Time Force right now for Scyther. I need to watch Time Ranger.
So is there going to be some more Time Force action in Scyther?
Yeah, they're on for the Ranger review show they do every week. They've gotten to Time Force.
Thought you were talking about the audio drama.
No, they've had they want to do more with Time Force eventually.
Good. It's one of the best seasons.
Jonathan Cartwright says, good, solid episode. And then he says, Pink Ranger focus again, Nate. Edwin. But yeah. So be on the look, like I said, be on the lookout for all of those. Follow us on all the socials, like and subscribe on YouTube, all of that fun stuff. Links are down in the description box. Check out the Monster Island Film Vault and my work over at Scyther Podcast on Avengers the Audio Drama, Power Rangers the Audio Drama, and X-Men the Audio Drama. All that fun stuff. I've got a new book coming out hopefully soon, some short stories. Check out my author website, nathanjsmarchan.com. I think I've done my shilling. Got anything real quick, Jake?
You can just find me on Instagram at HPV3_metal_Don. That's probably the best way to get a hold of me if you're not on the Discord.
Yes, Edwin, Scyther is doing a crossover. Yeah, Tubular Teens with Titans. That's it's this Power Ranger pastiche audio drama that a couple of the guys from Scyther are involved with. I have not listened to it yet, but they're doing a crossover with Power Rangers, the audio drama.
That's cool.
I like the title. I don't know if I should say the title, but I know what the title is. The title's really cool. I'll say it once we're off the air, which will be right about now. Thank you for listening to Henshin Power V3, a podcast produced and hosted by Nathan Marchand,
Christopher Reiner,
and Jake Amber.
If you'd like to send us feedback, we'd love to hear from you. So email us at henshin.power.v3@gmail.com.
Follow us on X, the artist formerly known as Twitter. Thank you, Danny DeManna. where our handle is @HenshinPowerV3, and join our official Facebook groups, Power Rangers Legacy and the Marco Out Lounge. We also have a Discord server called the Marco Out Lounge. Check the show notes for links to all of them.
Subscribe to us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, and other great podcatchers. The podcast logo was designed by Rebecca Hudgens. Follow her on Instagram at super_r_illustrations.
Our theme song is a Joe the Hero remix by GVG Kid, which is based on a track from the video game Beautiful Joe.
All film and audio clips belong to their respective copyright holders, and no infringement is intended or implied.
Please rate and review us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and Podchaser to spread the word about the show. And until next time,
Watch!